we're on I-40. Let me turn my windshield wipers up a little bit more. This is Saturday. What is today? The 16th? Saturday, no, February 16th. And my wife's holding my GoPro Hero3 Black Edition. We're just shooting the snowfall here in Hickory. So we're headed back to Mineral Springs Mountain Road up in Valdez. I'm just trying to see if things are going to get bad or not here. We weren't expecting to be quite this thick. We knew it's going to be snow showers, but it's kind of warm, isn't it? I mean, it's probably not still 38 degrees, but it looks like it's coming down, sticking on the roads a little. Okay. About 48. Keep it slow and go easy. So yeah, this is how the snowfall is. Pretty big right now. Okay, so here's what it looks like as we get off on, what is this, exit 113, Collin Springs Road, what's it called?
I think so.
So, yeah, we're headed, we're still kind of going down off I-40 now, but soon we're going to be heading up to Mineral Springs Mountain, and we'll see what we got on top of the mountain. It's interesting, we're only about maybe 650 feet higher in the valley, but it's amazing how much different it could be just climbing 600 some feet. So we'll see here in just a minute.
It's supposed to do this the rest of the day until about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's actually pretty snowfall.
It's a pretty snow. It's not a bad snow.
I'd say the ground's about, I'm guessing about 40 degrees, 38, 40 degrees. So it's not really sticking down here in the low parts, but we'll see what we got when we get to the top of the hill. I think it's wild. Nikki's shooting this at 48 frames a second. Usually that snow would just blur if you're shooting at 30 frames a second. So we'll see how this turns out. 48 frames a second, it probably you can actually make out the individual snowflakes as they come at you.
As our eyes do.
Yeah, it's funny how much difference just that extra 18 frames a second makes. Let's make sure we got a good, here's the guy got to turn.
I'm going to hold this back and let you see.
Look how big the snowflakes are. They're actually pretty fluffy flakes, aren't they?
Okay, here's I'll let you see the snowflakes on the windshield. There they are. And here we head up to our house.
Yeah. This road's wet here. If it were 10 degrees colder, we'd have a kind of a mess. But
yeah, because it's been snowing already for a few hours. So it's not quite sticking too much yet.
We went out and did a Walmart run. It's going to be interesting to see how the frame rate works on the GoPro. The Hero3 will do. We could be shooting at 60 frames a second in 1080p. She's shooting 48, and I said it's set to 48. I like to shoot in that mode a lot because it does get a lot of extra detail. It seems like it gets, I don't know if it takes less space. I think probably it does. The files aren't quite as big as if you go 60. Sticking on the ground even at this time. We've climbed about halfway up the mountain now. People are respecting it though, and that's good. I see them going slow.
You can't even see down in the valley. Everything's white.
It's kind of a little white out down to the right. Where did she sun? Show them. It's too late now.
It is sticking up here just a little.
Yeah, the snowflakes are big.
So we might get a couple inches actually.
We might get some accumulation
Up here.
I'd say those are about, those snowflakes are a ½ inch anyway. About half the size of a penny, ain't they?
Here we are, almost to the house.
Maybe about dime-sized snowflakes. Yeah, you can show them the white out now.
Now here's the valley.
Yeah, typically you can see all the way down to
that. Oh!
You could usually see all the way over to
it's just all white.
Grandfather Mountain from there, yeah. Total white out. So here's the difference what you got on top of Mineral Springs Mountain. Look, we're getting we're getting some. It's going to have pretty snow. Different little world. Just climbed 650 feet out of the Catawba Valley, and you've got a little winter wonderland up on top of a ridge. You know, ride the ridge and see what it's like. Let's stop.
We'll put the window down. Would it hurt it?
It'd be better if it's inside the little thing if you're gonna do that. You wanna do
wait,
that?
let's do the house here. Here's our house. Here's where we live.
Yeah, we're gonna go on up the ridge though and see the rest of the ridge. Does it make you tired holding it? I've got a little mount that I usually mount it to the windshield. It's kind of cool for Nick to be able to point it around different directions. I'm actually going to a little dip here. Oh, we're okay, baby.
I'm grabbing his arm because
Yeah,
I'm
she's
nervous.
grabbing my arm. She thinks we're gonna slide, but we're not really that cold. It's pretty. It's cold enough to stick to the ground a little bit, but not so much on the road. We're gonna climb now about another, I don't know, 250 feet. The very top of Mineral Springs Mountain is about, I'm guessing, 850 feet above the valley. We live kind of on the lower end of the ridge, so it should get thicker as we go up. It actually is pretty, isn't it? Sloshing under the tires, those. It's just wet. So what's funny is down in the valley right now, there's none of this. I mean, it's snowing down there, but we're only a mile and a half, 2 miles from the I-40. You wouldn't think it could be this much different. Bet Mom and Dad at the Little Switz were really getting dumped on. Ethy's Park Road. Ethy's Park's down the road to the left we just passed. Up this whole time, except for that one little dip we started into. It's going to be the top of Mineral Springs Mountain up here. So yeah, there's a good little dusting on the ground here.
We always think this looks like a terror house, like Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, a gentleman that owns
it's like
antique store. Yeah, has that place.
We like that house.
I'm gonna turn around here actually. It's kind of dip in and back out. So if you typically from right here, you can see all down the valley, all the way to Table Rock.
Yes, where all that white
Grandfather
is.
Mountain, all that back that direction she's shooting. It looks really nice. You can see the Black Mountains and everything. Here, all the way down Lenore and all.
Here in the spring, this right here is a beautiful garden. They have all kinds of flowers in there.
Yeah, they do,
and here's their crepe myrtles, and they have grapevines.
I'm gonna keep it in second gear all the way so you don't get scared. But you can see it's just wet. It's just not.
Yeah,
it's not ice. It's not. We'd have to be another 6, 8, 10 degrees colder to really be dangerous. There's actually a real pretty Methodist church park up here. Has a real nice picnic shelter. That's what down that road to the right. This house here is where our friends that have an awesome golden retriever live.
We babysit him
We
sometimes.
babysit the golden. Yeah. There's that.
Nico's vet lives here in the next house on the right.
Little cabin
That's
here.
that's his house.
Dr. Kennedy.
He's a great vet, and he's really good with Nico.
Very good
He
veterinarian.
loves his animals.
There's Mr. Blackwell's old house, the state
trees.
Left.
Oh, this is beautiful. We're gonna get a few inches, I think.
There should before it all ends. Sticking in the trees good. It's gonna be pretty in the trees.
Now we're getting ready to come up on our house here in a few houses. These folks here have some beautiful apple trees. And they usually we'll come in look at our garden. But our house is coming up.
Just after the little church. There's Burns Memorial
There's a little
Baptist
country church.
It's a
Yeah.
nice little church.
And there's our house in the snow. Puggles is in there somewhere.
There we go. Thought I wasn't going to open.
Wow, look at this.
It's right pretty.
It's very pretty.
I'll put my GoPro back inside the little waterproof case and walk around and shoot a little video outside here. It'll be kind of nice. Here's the snow. That is going to be pretty snow. I hear the birds in their nests. I wonder if there's a bird in the little birdhouse. Can't see if there is or not. Now that's pretty. That looks like Christmas, doesn't it? Here in February. It's actually very light snow. Very fluffy. Nikki just bought her a new bird feeder there to take care of the birds. Birds love coming out here and eating. Look at them, just all over the place. Good night, what a bunch of birds. I am really scaring scads of birds out of the trees. Yeah, my wife loves to feed birds. Sounds like the heat pump is working overtime. Snow on the Japanese maple. Kind of pretty. Guess we'll go in and see the pug. Here, do some commentary for me, Nicole. You show me what we're seeing out here.
I have to get rid of this flower. It's one of the first ones you'll see in spring.
Oh, it is pretty, isn't it? A little purple flower.
They're not open right now, though, because of the weather. They have yellow inside.
What else would you show us in the snow? The pug wanting to come out. Oh, she is out.
Yes.
I didn't realize she'd followed me out.
Get in here, crazy.
Pug in the snow. You wanna come pee?
She will.
You wanna pee? You just want me to say hi? Oh, you liking that?
Go pee pee. Go pee pee. Come on, go.
Looks like the flakes are starting to fall slower.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I don't know about this.
It's wet. He doesn't want to pee right now.
Come on, hurry.
I think the berries are pretty. I don't know how it's focusing. Okay. Let's go back in, make a video for YouTube.